Now,
Surprise! I bet you everybody in here is like,
what the hell is going on?
what's really going on here? I'll expect to see Beezer. We can't just give you Beezer like out of the gate, right?
Right? We have
So,
to play a little bit.
yeah.
Jilly said April Fools.
April Fools. we should have done this on April Fools. That would have been funny.
Right.
So
Welcome in, everybody.
welcome in, welcome in. Um, we're gonna give it a few minutes to let everybody hop in, so we only have to explain what's happening. I'm sure we'll have to do it a couple times, but so we only have to explain it, in depth one time. So we're just going to give you a few minutes to pop on in. It's very confusing right now. I know. It will all make sense um, in a few minutes. Just have a laugh at it right now. Beezer is in the chat at the moment, so you can really I mean, you can talk to her. She's in the chat. Um, but I think it's quite funny. I knew it was gonna be like, okay, we're here. We're so excited to see Beezer, and then you get Angie and Merrandy pop up.
Well, the surprise is Mr. Beezer's in the chat. That's
Mr.
the surprise.
Beezer, we're so happy to see you.
He said, I've heard about all y'all.
I bet you knew Beezer wasn't gonna be on right now, right?
I
Is
did.
this true? Okay, how many? Let's see. Okay, so Beezer even says you will see me at some point, I promise. All right, so and Mirandy, jump in on this explanation. I'm gonna try to explain it the best way that I can, and then if I miss anything, just pop on in there, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So this channel was created because Beezer had an idea of, you know, let's try things a different way. Let's if there are people with, issues with one another, if there are grievances, if somebody wants to talk it out, um let's try to do that in the most in a way where it doesn't seem like you're being attacked, especially by a host, or you're given your time to speak, or and then also if there's something that is blatantly put out there that we think needs to be discussed, not attacked, then we can put it out. There's there are a few people at the moment who have access to this. So you will either, if somebody needed to get in touch with one of us and say, hey, look, I've got this problem. I think we just need to sit down and talk about it and get it all out there. And even at the end of the day, if you agree to disagree, you walk away from it, that's fine. And I just lost my train of thought. But so we'll have email addresses, and that's how we're gonna start it out. Now it may develop into something more, but it just sometimes when you go on, you go in a channel and then it's automatically, attack mode, or there may be one side, and I'm not saying, whatever's right for one person, it may not be right for somebody else. This was born from Beezer's mind. And this is Beezer's account. This is on Beezer's channel. So, yes. We are just, I set it up for her. But she has total control over everything. If Beezer says no, then it's no.
That's right.
So she has total control over everything. We just thought that we would ease her into it. And at some point, she will jump up. But I think she just wanted to let's get the explanation out of the way. Even her new icon, where that is at is the centermost part of the country. So if you look at her icon, let's see. Let's just put her up here. So her picture, see, the channel name is now Leave It to Beezer. Her picture there is in, and I know I'm going to butcher this name, Belfouche, South Dakota. So it's the centermost point of the country. And that was the brain. It was like, okay, well, let's have a center part of the community where if you have an issue or you want to talk or, you want to try to work it out, or if you can't, just agree to disagree and walk away. That's what happened here. So we're just basically, and I'm trying, this thing went away. Okay. And so we're just basically here to kind of put this brainchild together, and we're gonna go over something, and of course, as all channels do, it will evolve in what it is supposed to be. But everybody starts from somewhere, and this is no different because it's not our channel. We have to play by the rules. We have to play by the rules, Merrandy.
We do. And can I say something?
Mm-hmm.
This channel was also built by Beezer because Beezer is liked by many different people from all over YouTube. So she wanted everybody to be able to come into the chat on all sides of the YouTube streets where it's not just one. So it's not just going to be one side. This is a mixture of YouTube to all be able to come into one and be able to agree and disagree in the chat. It's basically what I'm saying.
Yeah, because we all know that Beezer is like the mod of all mods, right? And she does go in different chats, and she is modded in different places. And a lot of us in the community adore and love Beezer. So
Right.
what better person to try to have a channel to come together, and even at the end, if you don't have an agreement, you just agree to disagree. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So so like I said, we are and a lot of people feel that way, just keep it real. A lot of us will totally throw down over some Beezer. And
Mom of Dogs said it perfectly right there, Angie.
Beezer, this sounds like a good way for people to discuss outside of a creator's channel. Rules need to be put in place. This is not a gang up on discussion. And if you do, you are timed out. Exactly. That's exactly what this is.
Yep.
Um, and as time evolves and people, um, catch on to the idea, because not everybody's going to like everything. And we get that. And for the naysayers, we don't care. Some people just hate to hate, right?
Right.
But
Welcome in, everybody who's coming in. Welcome.
absolutely.
Welcome to the channel.
And if you're confused, rewind it just a little bit. I hope that we've explained it the best way possible. And as people do catch on and it becomes something utilized from the community, we will put actual rules in the description. And if you can't handle yourself as the adults we are supposed to be, then you can just be you can leave. I mean, um, we're not here to bash anyone. We're not here to gang up on anyone. But if something needs to be called out or talked about, that's what's going to be done.
Right.
And, you know, so yes, we're about to fight, Queen. That's why we're up here. We are having a disagreement. The claws are out. No, but in this situation, like if we were having a disagreement, there would be somebody else on this panel to kind of moderate it. Because the person who has access to the controls they can mute, they can slow it down. Instead of just having an argument between the two, they can just stop it. So if there were two people that needed to talk, they could come up, and there would be somebody up here that Beezer gives access to moderate, so they can discuss their issue.
Right. And Mizzy and Jilly were a part of all of this as well.
Yes. So, and we think that, like, if the moderator or if the person that needs to share, like today, I'm going to share something, and Merrandy and I are going to talk about it. And we're going to do it in the most tactful way possible, and then that's going to be that.
Right.
And even at the end of it, we'll offer a link to, but that's basically how it's going to go. And as with any channel, it'll evolve. So it'll come to be what it's going to be. But one thing there will always be expected in this is respect.
Absolutely.
And if you don't even respect myself or Merrandy, please have enough respect for Beezer, because this is her channel. To not be a butthead in her chat. Okay. Okay, so let's see. All right, I'm going to try my best to share something here, and I may have to do it the old-fashioned way, but we'll see. And as I'm pulling this up, just note that this is in no way a bashing session. I don't care, or we don't care who you subscribe to. In fact, go subscribe to everybody.
That's right.
People have differences of opinion. Some people just blatantly don't tell the truth. But I don't care who you subscribe to.
Me neither. I say follow whatever creator you want. We follow
Exactly.
certain creators for certain reasons. You may follow me because you like to laugh and we cut up and we're silly. You may like to follow Angie because you like listening to how she reads cards or how she does true crime. Everybody has a different channel and has different things to offer. So you follow who you want to follow.
Okay, so the question is, so what if you say what you're feeling about a certain creator and they see this and attack you? Um, well, obviously, we can't control what's done outside of here. Um, I say if you,
Hopefully that other creator would come to the channel and you guys could come on panel and discuss it and feel comfortable that both of you would be able to tell your side and the other one tell their side.
yeah, yeah, but you got to know this is also YouTube. People are going to do what they're going to do. We can't control what other people do, but hopefully, they would, if they had an issue with you, if they are willing enough to say it, in other chats or on panels, hopefully they'd be willing. Because when we would say take a link over here, we would hope you would take the link and discuss what your issue is with that person, and there would just be a moderator up here. That's all. That had no skin in the game.
Right.
Yes, just keep it real, and that's what we're doing as well. We are also, if anyone is talked about, they are welcome to come over here and take a link and tell their part of the story. Absolutely, and that's what we are. Um, Hopefully, I'm trying to get it all across. I didn't write notes. I'm doing it from the top of my head. We were gonna start this a few days ago, and then I got sick. So I'm trying to just spin it off the top of my head. Everything that we had planned for it, and Beezer's vision. So Beezer is in the chat. Beezer, Beezer will come up at some point, but we just we set, this is Beezer's channel. It is on her account. We're just we just have access to it, and I think we're slowly pulling her in to where she'll be comfortable, being on panel. But yeah, so she'll be up. Maybe not right now, but she's coming. But she's in the chat, so feel free to talk to Beezer in the chat. Let's see. I love that. Nobody likes me. Everyone hates me. I think I will go eat worms. Davy said, I said, wait, Angie is Beezer. I almost put my name instead of Angie. I almost put the voice and changed the avatar and see how many people could guess it. I almost did it. But I
That would
said,
have been
it would have been funny, but there's already enough confusion going on with this being Beezer's live and us sitting up in her first live at that, right? um, and also, um, everybody has the right to do what they want to do on their own channel. If the link is out there, if they want to come up and talk, that's fine. But I also feel like that if somebody was spoke on, that they have the right to um, defend themselves or speak about it. So, that being said, I hope I can share this right. If not, it's going to have to go from the old-fashioned way.
Or if you need me to share anything, just let me know.
Okay. Wondering if we should just go ahead and drop that link. Maybe we'll get midway through and just drop it. Of course, I mean, it's in the chat. It's way up there, but okay, let's see. Not that one, Angie. Feel free to talk, Merrandy, until I get until I see if this is gonna work.
Yeah, welcome in everybody. Welcome to Beezer's channel. Everyone is welcome here. Everyone has a right to say what they want to say in a respectful way. And we're glad to see all of y'all here. Beezer will be in the chat, just a reminder. Beezer won't be coming up right now because she wants to get comfortable with it. She wants to get comfortable with the channel. But at some point you will, like they said, see Beezer. So when you subscribe to the channel, you're subscribing to Beezer's channel. So, dang, yeah.
I'm having to go the old-fashioned way with it, so it's just going to take me a moment.
That's okay. Been a while when this is over. I got to get that stuff. Hey, Devious. Hey, Simpin. Hey, Tabby. Hey, Hells. Hey, Nels. Great Dane. Danked. Sammy, welcome. Becky from Bama. Legs. Queen. Glad to see all you guys. If you have a channel, you can share this out if you'd like. That would be great.
Oops.
Palettes. You just let me know when to be quiet, Angie.
You're good. You're good.
Anyone that has an issue is welcome to use this channel to respectfully share their concerns. Hey, Patty. Hey, Get Freaky. Crafting with D.
Okay. Let's share.
Okay, I'm going to go on mute.
I don't. Let's see. Percent. Share screen. Okay, so right before I share it, and I'll go ahead and I'll put it out there. And if anyone named in this particular what we're going over would like to take a link, you are more than welcome to.
Yes.
And this is not an attack session. Just know that. It's clearly just pointing some stuff out, which we would have done sooner, but like I said, I got sick. Okay. All right, can you see it?
Yep.
Okay. At the moment, I've got it on 1.5.
Welcome to the room. I'm going to do a little bit of chit chat.
I may have to speed it up some.
And that should be fun because Angel does not know anything about Diamond Pay. Hey, Barbarian. It's okay, honey. Lay down.
I'm not watching.
See, even my husband knows. Yeah, causing trouble already. Good. wish it used to be, because it makes it easier for me to float around and see what's going on. And I do. And I do believe that Amanda and I were told we weren't welcome at Baum's anymore because we were standing for the wrong people.
Okay, I'm going to put this out there too, that what's happening right now is not about Baum. Okay?
It's going to get to what we're here for.
I'm going to, and I'll be skimming through it. But it is not about Baum.
And we were doing the wrong things. Well, you know what? I kind of stand for all the YouTubers out here, because I don't think these little cliques are working quite well. Because you got one person in the clique saying one thing, then you got another person in the clique doing a total different thing, and nobody cares.
Okay. As far as the click thing for me, it can get a little clicky out here. I'm not going to disagree with that. But even if you're not like clicky with somebody, if you have some type of YouTube relationship with them, and then you just totally just like flip, that's called a flip flopper. Okay. And then at that point, it feels like it's being done for clicks and views, in my opinion, of course.
I agree.
Okay.
But when it comes to me and Amanda, we are supposed to watch our mouths and not say anything that's going to upset anybody. I'm done. I've done it for too damn long.
Can you pause it?
Absolutely.
Now remember, this channel is about no receipts and no truth of if something is said in that chat or on that panel, you're not supposed to correct what the real truth is. And there was also a mix-up on this channel with me because I was reading chat. And it might have sounded like I was saying it, but I didn't. But me and that person worked it out behind the scenes and knows what the actual meaning, what it was. So we have to remember this channel is not about receipts.
Right. It's considered a gossip channel, and you can, I guess, basically say whatever and not and that's fine. You don't have to back it up.
Right.
So this isn't coming from Amanda. This is coming from Angel. Knock the bullshit off and sub to who you want to sub to. It is not going to hurt for our subs to go around other places and listen to other creators. How about that? That's a whole new aspect of YouTube, because nobody wants that. Nobody wants anybody to make money off YouTube or do anything on YouTube that's going to offend anybody. Unless, of course, it's somebody that they don't like at that moment.
Okay. Give me just 2 seconds here.
I was sub to Bomb. I paid her $30 a month for the last 4 months because I enjoyed her content. I actually started watching her. And I enjoyed her content. And then something went down one night. There was a young lady in her.
Okay, and for anybody that wants to know, this is the Masked Angel. Okay, and like I said, this is not about Bomb, so I'm trying to skip through. If anybody wants to hear the entire live, actually, one of the mods, if y'all haven't, can y'all drop the link to this particular video? If y'all want to watch the whole video, that's fine. Let's see. I had the timestamp somewhere that I wanted.
And they do their own thing online. In her chat, they'd have been running their mouths to their favorite creator. And I don't care who it is. I mean, everybody's different. Everybody is their own creator. And they do their own thing online. And the small creator, the little one, like, Amanda, she gets caught in crossfire because Amanda said she stood with me, Pandaberry, Barbarian, Merrandy, and Bombshell. And
Okay. I'm just going to throw something in there, even though this is not about bomb. This standing with, because you'll see what it's leading up to. And then eventually it's going to go to Merrandy. That's why we're here. It's going to get to Merrandy. But I'm playing it this far back just to give you a clue as to what happened. And I'm sure some of you actually watched it. All right, Merrandy, I'm going to let it play for a second, and I've got to mute up for like 10 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Now, the only person that either of us said in there that has had problems, or according to Bomb, there's been problems, and she knows nothing about Pandaberry's husband and the situation that happened, which is all fine. But you don't invite somebody up to your panel and then you turn around and talk to other creators about her and tell other creators that, well, you're not very loyal to this creator because you're following that creator. And that is bullshit. Amanda has lost 10 subscribers in the past 2 days for no reason other than Bomb put our names out there. And so, people are unsubscribing. I don't personally care. I don't care if she takes me down to 2 YouTubers left. If I got 2 subscribers, I got 2 subscribers that enjoy what's going on here. And they want to watch Mass Angel and all the shenanigans going on in Mass Angel's chat and on her panel. If you don't like me, then unsubscribe and go. I don't care. Now, the one that does care is Amanda. She has 174 subscribers.
Okay, is there anything you need to say about that part, Merrandy? I had to run out of the room for a second.
As if you're a creator, if you are a creator and you have someone in your chat that is a mod, you do not want that creator going into another creator. It don't matter what creators chat and talk bad about them, and you're still a mod. We as creators would mod that person for that, and that's what happened, and this is where this conversation come from before it got to me.
Okay, and is there anyone in here who hasn't seen the screenshot? If you remind me at the end, Merrandy, I will show the screenshot.
Okay.
Because if I do that, I'll have to stop sharing this one and go share that one. But I'll share the screenshot to offer the proof.
As of today, she says she's lost 10. I wasn't really keeping that close account on it to check, but now I am. Because if she keeps on losing subscribers, she's the only one you're going to hurt, because she is all crying and all upset about it all because she thought you all were friends.
Okay. First, I want to say this. none of this was ever anything that was, with the exception of the issue, and that was a Bomb and Amanda Panda issue. Okay. Nobody was set out to make her cry, but she definitely did go into JJJ's and say something about Bomb subscribers. And if somebody's modding for you, you don't want them going into another chat speaking on the people that you're supposed to be, and we'll just use it. Mods are our protectors while we're in here. So it just seemed a little, it wasn't right.
No, it wasn't.
All out.
But it would be right for anybody to do that, not just this situation. It would be any creator.
Any creator to do that. I wouldn't want somebody that mods for me going over in somebody else's chat and talking about the people who are in my chat that they are modding, trying to protect in my chat. They're not only trying to protect, people coming in to the chat. They should be thinking, okay, well, we're not going to let this person go after that person in the chat. So they're actually the subs mods too.
That's right.
And I'm sorry, I got background noise right now, and I can't help. Y'all know how my life is. Most of you, anyway.
And I know a lot of people don't understand online friendships. And a lot of people say, oh, you can't be friends like that online. You don't even live in the same state. Well, you know what? I got very good friends that don't live in my state. As a matter of fact, I have a YouTuber friend who I have always considered, but it's got to be done because I have an Amanda Panda on down in my lower panel in the back, crying her eyes out, and has been for 2 days because people keep downing her for doing nothing but being a good friend.
Okay, Merrandy, do you need to offer anything on that one?
Yes, because when this happened, there was an incident before this that happened where my name was brought up and I was slung through the mud. Now, mind you, me and Amanda, I thought were friends and close because we talked behind the scenes. We talked every morning. She would text me, I would text her, good morning, blah, blah, blah. So I was protective of Amanda and I loved Amanda and I still love her. But she was not being honest about, she wasn't being honest to Angel about me. And you want to be my friend behind the scenes and us talk, but then you don't want to be my friend and stick up for me when we're in front of everybody. And that's not fair. I do not call that a friend. But I forgave and I did. I forgave and I did it again. Then it happened again. I hope I'm explaining that good.
Well, I understood it. I know where you're coming from. And you have to remember, too, y'all, that there are several issues going on here at once. There is a Bomb issue in this video. But if I'm not mistaken, Bomb has already called that out. We just had to get a late start on the Merrandy stuff because I got sick. Okay, and I couldn't help that. So, but if Angel or Amanda, want to come on panel, and then if they want to discuss the Bomb stuff and Bomb wants to come on panel, that's fine. And if they want to come on panel right now to discuss anything with me or Merrandy, we'll drop the link. Not a problem. But this is what this is about. You know what I mean? Hey, Emily.
It's basically explaining that what happened last night. If you watched last night on Amanda Panda's channel, Amanda was saying one thing and then was going off of, she was saying one thing, but then she would backtrack and then say something else. Now, I was called out because, well, nobody had checked on Amanda and nobody was looking after Amanda but Angel. That's not true because me and Amanda were texting the whole time that she had been offline. So that was wrong. So when Angel was talking about me and all that went down, come to find out, Angel ended up saying on a live in front of everybody, well, Amanda, you were doing it too. Well, Amanda didn't tell me she was doing it too. So there's backsliding going on and the whole truth isn't being put out. They brought my name into something that my name should not have been put in. Then I was compared to their channels when my channel is totally different than theirs. Just like Angel's channel is different than Amanda's. So I should have never been put in that. So
And
then
there,
people,
well, she says something in here, and I think that if you hold that thought right there, after she said, unless she said it when I was at, did she do the channel comparison yet?
no.
Okay. All right. Let's get there. And then, because what you're about to say will go with what she says, if that makes sense. Okay. I swear I had the.
We got a problem with it. And the reason that I say that it hurt her the most by seeing Merrandy's chat today was that all of the people that we were just talking about, Canterbury, Amanda, Bombshell, Ms., everybody else that was involved in that conversation is still opt up and going to Merrandy's, and they're not downing her. So how is it so different than Amanda Panda saying she stands with the four of us, or five, whatever it was, and they're basically calling her a traitor? And yes, I know I used my own words. They never said traitor. You know what? Schematics. I am so sick of everybody's, oh, I didn't say that, but you go back and watch it and she says something just like she said online.
Can
Whoever,
you pause
he or
that?
she.
Yep. There you go.
Now, mind you, on my channel, nobody has said anything ugly in my chat about Angel or Amanda. So I want to make that clear. On my channel, nobody said anything about Angel or Amanda. So I don't even know why that was even said. Now, I can't help what other people feel, but I didn't allow anyone and nobody disrespected them on my channel. Okay. I'm done.
Okay. So I've got to play this for just a second. And then I got to shake a blanket out. So hold on.
Oh, Merrandy's just such a better friend and more loyal because they vowed on Bombshell's live yesterday or day before or something, or maybe it was in chat. Amanda told me that Bombshell told her she would take her channel down. She also wouldn't help Amanda by saying, hey, Amanda does knitting. Go check her channel out. No.
Okay, I want to jump in there, and you can say something if you have something to say, Merrandy. Okay, I saw a question. I'm sorry, I had to walk out for just a second. This live was it was it last week? 11 days ago. So we can put the link. We can put the link to the video, to the actual video in the chat.
Yeah, they're dropping it.
Okay, because it was never about, okay, so it was 11 days ago, and it was never about, oops, sorry, y'all. Did I just lose that?
Oh, no.
Okay. And then I lost my train of thought. Okay, to be fair, I remember now. And I'm going to say this part about Bomb. I know this is not about Bomb, but this got me a little bit. Because at what point do you ever see Bomb, coddling a channel?
Never.
Like, come over here, Now, she might say, oh, I like the way, I like the way she commentates, or I like the way she talks, or, she's pretty funny over here. But, to be fair, I think Bomb really stopped like calling out and these channels like she does when she got screwed so many times. So that's not fair to say that, because I didn't get that. She might have
No.
said good sub to me because she was coming up on my panel that one, that day. But
And she's mentioned my channel maybe 2 times, but I don't.
exactly, when she talks about you, Merrandy, she talks about Merrandy, her friend.
She's
You know
straight
what I
up
mean?
and she says,
So that's not fair to say, well, she never said go sub to Amanda Panda. She does knitting. Okay, she didn't do that with us either. So, okay. But I'm not gonna be upset about it.
we're trying not to get struck if you're wanting to know why we're stopping and going, because people like to strike nowadays. So,
Yeah, so I've done this as fair as possible.
right.
I sped it up, I'm stopping, and
Nobody does that. God forbid somebody shout out somebody else's channel. Because they might get some of your subscribers. Oh my God. It's terrible.
How many times have you shouted out subscribers, Merrandy?
I shout out subscribers all the time since the day I've started my channel.
Okay, just throwing that out there.
That's why I didn't want to be a Bomb Nation person in the first place. That's why I stopped. I didn't watch her. And that is exactly why I've stopped watching her again. And I stopped my membership and I unsubscribed. There is no reason for me to go in there when she's going to down one of her ops or another one of her ops who has the same people in her room.
Listen to this.
I didn't see where Amanda said any kind of shit at JJJ's either. Not about Bomb. I have never seen Amanda say anything about Bomb, ever. And I'm not saying that Merrandy did or didn't. It's not a comparison that way. It's a comparison that Merrandy has everybody opt up the same as Bomb has opt up, and Amanda can't go to visit any of them other creators.
But why can't she? Nobody stopped her. I didn't. How is that my fault?
And see, that's the point I'm trying to make. There was it was said a couple times through here. It keeps being compared. Everything keeps being compared to Merrandy, and it's not fair.
I have people in my chat that don't go in Bomb's chat. I have a mixture of everybody because my channel is open to everybody. My channel is about having fun, and whoever wants to have fun, you come to my channel. I don't care with the stupid side thing. I don't care where you're at on YouTube. If you want to come to my channel and you enjoy my channel, come on over and join us. So what she said about that everybody that's in Bombs is in mine, that's not true.
No, it's not true. And come on, let's call it for what it is. Okay. you all three have different types of channels. Okay?
Yes, we
I
do.
mean, I'm not going to sit here and down anyone's channel, but you all three have different channels. But I'm going to let this play a little bit more. And don't worry, I'm not going through the whole thing, y'all. I'm skimming through the parts where I want to be. Sorry if y'all hear my dog lapping water.
Mo, you're exactly right.
Okay, then it should be on Bomb's subs to do something, not Bomb. Unless you would like me to stand up here and just stand for my subs, because then I could stand up for oh God, everybody that has screwed everybody over.
Say it without saying it.
That was another point I wanted to make too. Subs are subs for a reason. If you wanted to be a creator, you'd be a creator. Why is it on subs to do something? You shouldn't put that on subscribers. Well, it's not on Bomb to do it was, but it was on Bomb to do something. It was Bomb's moderator wilding out, going and talking about Bomb's subs who don't have a channel and can't speak for themselves, right?
Yep.
That's the way I saw it. And it could just be me. I don't know. But you got anything, Merrandy, before I start playing again?
Nope.
Okay.
I agree.
Everybody. That's why I have the scroller reading what it reads. Because everybody out here is out here for the money. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you are.
Babs, I never said shit about Bomb subs at all. So miss me with the bullshit.
Again, I do have the screenshot. If anybody needs to see it, I'll show it at the end of the presentation. Thank you.
And Toys isn't going to say that she, and yes, I am speaking on Toys, not Bomb, not Babs, Toys, who started it all. Toys threw a fucking fit in my room because I showed her and my conversation on Discord, and it wasn't anything personal, but it was a personal DM from her, and she didn't like it. She didn't like it because it showed how two-faced she is.
Okay. First of all, and I'm not going to make this about Toys, but how can it not be personal if you show somebody's personal DMs? Okay.
Now, mind you, Toys was a moderating mod for her at this time.
A managing
when she was
moderator.
saying this.
Yeah. So let's throw our private. That would be, I am Merrandy's managing moderator, or at least one of them. That would be like me putting out our private DMs. Think about that. No wonder Toys got pissed off. I'd have been pissed off too. But here we go.
She asked me the same damn question she asked Amanda. Who are you standing with? Everybody got to read it in my chat. But only because I put it in there. Toys wasn't going to put it in there. Toys didn't want anybody to see it. I didn't say it was Merrandy's fault, Barbarian. Not once. I said she is treating them differently. One for another. Both of them are opt up in Bomb's room. Merrandy and Amanda. I'm trying to show what the differences are between Merrandy's channel and Amanda's channel and how things are going.
I do have something to say on that. And what I have to say on that is I know Bomb in real life. She is a real life friend of mine. Just like she backs Amanda 100%. I back Bomb. We have our disagreements. Some things I agree with her and some things I disagree with her. But I'm not going to put out everything me and Bomb's ever talked about. She's a friend of mine, and that's not who I am. But she's comparing us once again when we shouldn't be compared.
Exactly. It, and that's not to throw shade at somebody's channel. It is what it is. Right, Remy? It's like apples to oranges. They're just different. And I think, and I'm just gonna call it. I think a lot of people, well, I won't say a lot because a lot of people do love Merrandy, but I think some people got mad because Merrandy's channel grew at the rate that it did. But the reason for that is because Merrandy is a
Talker.
she's a talker. She sings during dead air, okay, to make sure that there's no dead air, which tickles me. But and I think a lot of what the comparison part that's being done here is not really trying to call Bomb out for saying, "Oh, well, you're opt up," and I had to think about what opt up means. I guess that means modded. It took me a minute though. Stop that! You stop that! You done had a treat. But I think that it's being compared because there's some jealousy going on. So I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna give this dog another treat so you don't have to hear him bark, and then we'll talk.
Merrandy still has Panda Berry locked up in her room, just like she does everybody else. And Amanda can't even speak on Panda Berry and Bomb's Pest. All that talking, it boiled down to one thing.
And and there's a couple things I'm going to say about that in a minute. I'm even going to write it down to make sure I do. No, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do it. Y'all hear the dog bark, you hear him bark. The Panda Berry issue. I think that certain people got upset because if you had Panda Berry in your chat, as a mod, and somebody else did, and you didn't get called out for it, but they did, that is saying something. Okay. Well, first of all, Merrandy did get called out. Okay. I don't think she didn't catch her own type of shit. But Merrandy said what she had to say on the situation. Mostly behind the scenes where most of this probably should have been. And that was that. So again, you're comparing people that there's more I want to say, but I can't say it yet because there's more to this.
I got a potty, so I'll be right back. You go ahead.
But I haven't lost any subs because of it. And I'm not blaming Merrandy.
It fooled me.
Thank you, CN, me too. And that's what we were trying to do with this, was just have a friendly chat. Everybody was welcome to come in.
I'm back.
Not yet. You know, it's hard to explain to somebody who hasn't done this, that hasn't done their own lives or worked on their own channels. I know Barbarian has not done that yet. And so it doesn't look like a lot of subs to you, but to Amanda, it was devastating to her. She works tirelessly on that channel to be able to get that 10 subs. And it's because she doesn't do a lot on her channel. A lot of it's because of that. But her losing people because of something she said, please give me a fucking break.
Can I say something? We also have to remember the first time that Angel ever did this to me, she said that she would destroy my channel.
Yeah.
Because of this.
And
I still haven't said anything ugly about Angel or Amanda.
no, because you didn't want to. You didn't want, you know, I was there. I've been behind the scenes with you. I've been in front of the scenes with you. But you know, sometimes you just got to call it for what it is. And I'm not one that likes to start crap. I don't. But for somebody to just sit there and say some of the things and then, I don't know. And you know how I am with you anyway.
And I don't tell nobody to unsubscribe from nobody. I have never said that out of my mouth ever on my channel. If you have watched my channel from the beginning until this morning, you know I have never, ever had that come out of my mouth, ever.
Mm-mm. And all I can say is, if you can prove that. So... And also, I'm going to say this while I've got it paused. I don't like the way Barbarian's wife was spoke to either. So I'm going to call that out as well.
Or Elizabeth.
Yeah, or Elizabeth. And either one of them, when we get done, you're welcome. If you want to speak on it, feel free. If you don't want to speak on it, that is your decision. You don't have to. But we did not like the way either one of you were spoken to. Elizabeth wasn't in this chat, though, was it?
No.
Was it? No, it was the one before this one or after?
It was one of them.
Okay, well.
You know how my brain is.
Well, Elizabeth was disrespected horribly. And she was she was in there all the time.
She's been there. Yeah, every live that I've ever been in those, Elizabeth was there supporting 100% in that chat. Never said an ugly word. I mean, even when they were just knitting and diamond painting, Elizabeth was in there sometimes just chatting with herself in the chat where it wasn't nothing but Elizabeth in there.
And to be fair, if you're listening, Angel, I was too. I was in that chat a lot where it just said Angie Uploaded, Angie Uploaded, Angie Uploaded.
Yep.
Because I would listen while I worked, supporting. So, can't use that one against me.
And Barbarian was a glue, a part of the glue to that channel and was disrespected last night.
Barbarian, when Barbarian was on that panel, she carried that channel.
In our
in our opinion, because Barbarian could have she could do lives by herself.
Yes, she can.
So there's that. I do want to reiterate again. Please be respectful in the chat. I don't see anything, but I just want to reiterate it. We're here to try to, if you have issues with anybody, reach out to us. If you want to go on panel, that's that. But I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there.
Beezer said I stopped going in when they had a devious bashing session. I spoke my mind and left. That's correct. That did happen.
I was been trying to see when I play it. I don't watch the chat.
It's okay. I got you on chat.
Okay, well, make sure that if Beezer says something that needs to be said, that we say it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay, let's go.
And everybody might just say that's petty. Well, it might be. I'll be petty Betty for the day. Oh well. That they both still want to have some kind of an online friendship with people that are no longer with Mom. We got down for it, and Randy didn't. That was it.
But I didn't disagree with them. I didn't disagree with them that they supported people that I not that I didn't support. I don't know them, or I just don't ever go in their chat. So why that was brought up, I don't know, because I never have said anything about that ever. I've always said go where you want to go.
Well, I'm just wondering if the point's getting across that how this turned into a Merrandy session. Every time, everything it either comes out to Merrandy's channel, Bomb favors Merrandy. It just, that's what it felt like to me watching it. It was like, and the more I watched, the madder I got. And those of you who have watched me for a while know that it takes a lot to get me there, and I was there. I really was.
And that's a reason for us doing this too, is because my name is always brought up. And see, I sit silent and don't say nothing, because if I have an issue, I'll come to you with the issue. But then Angel don't know everything, but she steadily brings my name up, and my name should not be brought up in this.
And see, yeah, and while Angel's talking, Amanda Panda, her was texting Merrandy that, throughout the whole time. So, but yet she'll say me and Amanda.
Yeah, Amanda's telling me behind the scenes, no, it's not meaning that way, the way that she's saying it, no. But then when Angel would say, right, Amanda, and Amanda would say yes. And then she would tell how she felt. So it was so different from what she was telling me in the text messages to what she was saying on the lives. Just like last night when Panda Berry brought up, this is what was going on and happening. They overlooked it and went over to something else and started talking about. They never fixed the issue or talked about the issue of hand. If you're gonna say something, just say it and be done. Then we move on.
But then does it start becoming about the sub count, and if I keep it going, and especially how quickly Merrandy's channel started to grow up, and is it becoming that well, I'm not going to be in the drama, but I'm going to skirt kind of on the sidelines of it, and maybe I'll grab some of those subscribers while I'm at it. So my mind kind of, I don't know, but let's continue.
I have never. Listen, for the first and last flipping time, I am not speaking ill of Bomb at all.
Or Merrandy.
I have never said one ill word of Bomb at all. But Apparently she does, because people are unsubscribing to me. Petty Piper. And no, I was not talking ill of Bomb or about Bomb's subs. So get it straight, Babs.
Crap, I was muted. I'm gonna let that continue to play. But let me say something real quick here. In this community, as a creator, I don't care if you have 50 subs, 100 subs, 1,000 subs, 11,000 subs. You can say the wrong thing one day and have 25 people unsubscribe from you. You can say the right thing the next day and all these 25 are going to come back. Welcome to the community, hon. Or basically, welcome to YouTube, because it can happen in any community. My numbers go bloop, 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 and I just stop looking at them.
Mine do too.
You eventually get to the point to where you know they're going to go up and down, and then you'll have a good week, and then they'll go way up, and then you'll start seeing those 10 or 15 go bloop, 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 bloop. It's just what it is. And I know when you're sitting on 100, it looks kind of bad, but that is YouTube. And if you cannot handle it, you, in my opinion, you see what I'm saying. So.
And let me also say, if you guys go and you look on my community post, look where I was wishing Amanda a happy birthday. And I shared her birthday stream. And if you were in my chats while I was live, I even brought up her birthday streams and dropped her link to the birthday stream. But none of that was noticed. That was unnoticed to them. And that hurt my feelings.
Danielle. Yeah, okay. Danielle says, my fiance has almost 20,000 and his people leave all types of comments. I have another channel, and it's basically collecting things. And I get some of the most hateful comments on something like, where did you find hate to put into that? On this channel, this is Beezer's channel. On my channel, Angie Uploaded, I get comments like, you talk too slow. You talk too fast. Like, you can't please everybody. It's YouTube. Okay? They're gonna talk crap. They're going to hurt your feelings. And it's going to happen. And your numbers are gonna go bloop, 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 bloop. And if you can't handle that, or learn to handle that, then I don't know what to tell you. But that's not Merrandy's fault that happened. You see what I'm saying? Okay. All right. As long as that's coming along.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Yes, I was. Why would I care? I was loyal to Bomb. Bomb called me a fucking liar until I showed the proof that Toys sat there and asked me the same question that she asked Angel. And no, I have not picked up my knitting needles in over 2 weeks. And Angel can vouch for that.
Amanda, not Amber.
No, I'm pissed.
No, Granny called you Amber.
Oh, I'm not Amber. Granny. I'm nothing like Amber. So get that straight.
Y'all, when that was said, I about come up out of my seat for Granny on the web. How many times have we went to type something and autocorrect got us, or we typed the wrong word? And that is all that Granny on the web, poor thing, did. She didn't mean to call that girl Amber. She wasn't called, it was a misspoke, but Lord, yeah. You have to read through things like that. That was a mistype or she didn't mean to call her Amber, but you laid into her for it.
And a copy and a text.
More?
I didn't say, I would not have said anything about toys had she not asked both of us where did we stand on that situation.
Ken's mom. Yes, Mo, they are. I'm sorry. I guess I may not even have to pause through this because there's so much time where we could probably just speak.
Right.
Let's see.
I'm just not going to have someone question my loyalty or question where I stand. If I say I stand with someone, then I stand with that person. But don't question my loyalty.
And I'm just wondering why we're still talking about it.
If I go quiet, it's because I have other things that I need to do.
And see, that's what Toy said that Amanda said. And Amanda did not say she told her to pick a side. She said she asked her where she stood.
Okay, let me just address that. Asking somebody where they stand don't necessarily have to mean, well, if you stand here, I don't support that, so I'm gonna go. Maybe it was actually that was not the question, and we all saw it. I think we all saw it. Mm-hmm. But even if it was, like, would it just be somebody asking you in a private message, like, do you support this? Like, hey girl, do you support this? Do you know? But we all saw the DMs. Hello.
That was questioning her loyalty. Because as soon as she said she stood with me, with Merrandy, and Pandaberry, that's when Toys blocked her and stopped being my managing mom.
Okay.
Well, it hasn't been my content for weeks.
Right, Elizabeth. Geez, no one ever asked me where I stand. This isn't grammar school. Absolutely, Elizabeth.
Right. And it's like, it keeps being brought up. Okay, decisions have been made. People are going where they want to go. And then it just keeps being brought up. So, I don't know.
And if Amanda or Angel is watching this, you're welcome on panel.
Oh, yeah. Let's throw that out there every 3 minutes. That anyone spoken on here, shown on here, are welcome to come over and take a link and talk about anything that we discussed. This is not a bashing session. This is just pointing out some things that needed to be pointed out. And I think that, you know, especially Merrandy had every right to do it. I'm just kind of up here pressing buttons and running my mouth.
Petty, no, it hasn't been my content for weeks or ever since. At all. My content has been my diamond painting. And if you ever noticed any of that, you would have known that in the last week or more. So, again, like Bomb said, if you don't like it, then exit stage left. Sorry.
Okay, hold up. Y'all heard that, right? If you don't like it, exit stage left. And last night, she said it again in her life. If you don't like it, exit stage left. But when they did, you got hurt by it.
Make that make sense.
So you can't say one thing and then when it happens, be upset. Or at least not online upset. You can be upset about it, you know, but in my opinion.
That's right, cats. If you keep telling your subs to leave, they're going to leave.
Hey, Purple Passion.
It's not what we're saying.
Oh, what's your question? I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it either. Barbarian's Wife and Purple Passion. It's not what we're saying. What we're saying is that, or at least what I'm saying, is that I'm seeing the fact that certain content creators get mad because their subs go where they want to go after the fact that they said they don't care where subs go. Yeah, well, Petty, you've never been in my chat before. So why are you even saying anything about anything?
How do you know they're not watching from the bushes and they're putting their opinion in?
See, that's what that was another thing. Oops, am I muted? No. Okay, that was another thing for me. Was that you have bush watchers because your numbers of people chatting are not matching to the people in your room or in your live. So why alienate them just for them asking questions? They may just be legitimate trying to figure things out for themselves, but you're already in attack mode. Just my opinion. Toys. I agree. But let's continue.
All right, full passion.
Who said?
We're sorry
Hey,
for
Elizabeth.
dead air.
Yeah.
It's not us.
Hey, Elizabeth.
I will move it along in a second.
Babs, I've never seen you in my chat either. So I know that people are in there watching, but not talking.
Okay.
Right, seen it before.
Okay. Oh. like I said, the whole live is over there if you want to watch it. There were just some things.
Hey, Pandaberry. Hey, Lilo.
Panberry.
For their answer to the question, Petty, wouldn't it go hand in hand if the chat's rolling like it is right now and the creator is talking with chat? Wouldn't it go hand in hand?
Okay, so let me ask. There's 133 people in here, and I know I'm not going to get an answer out of everybody. Okay, do you think a creator should speak and carry the chat, or do you think the chat should carry the creator? Now, sometimes, you know, it can be chat led, but you have to interact with a chat led live. The chat starts talking about things, and then you start interacting, and it goes where it's going to go.
Exactly.
But you have to have a creator that's going to say things and interact. And if the chat is not going, you have to be prepared to show something, to say something, if it were me and I was knitting, I would tell a story. Like, let me tell y'all what happened one time. Oop, this is a double stitch. Oop, that kind of thing. And then maybe your chat would get to you, but that's just my opinion. I just wonder how everybody felt. Because it seems like that is being blamed for not speaking up, and you can't do that.
Right. And in my chat, the chat carries me and then I carry them. So it's a 50-50 in my chat.
Yeah, and you sing through there. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, just throwing it out there in case anybody's watching and wants to know. There you go. There's your answer.
The question is, wouldn't it go hand in hand? If the chat is rolling, then the content creator would be talking with the chat, right? So tell me, if I'm supposed to be talking with the chat, wouldn't the chat have to be talking? Wouldn't it? Bell, again, if I don't have anybody in chat talking, then I'm not inclined to talk.
Why? I've had a whole live where nobody was in there and I talked for an hour to myself. I can prove it.
Exactly.
I talk to myself on a regular. So there's that.
As a creator, you have to give your chat something to talk about.
Let's give them something
to talk about.
Okay, I'm getting a little bored, but I know Pandaberry jumps on, but I can't remember if there was some stuff said about you.
Muted. Everybody's muted. Speak.
You here?
How come y'all are muted?
Do you want to talk to Panda
Yes, I have it sped up.
so I can mute for a minute?
Yeah, talk to me, girlfriend. What's going on? Let me my chibi too.
You know,
Okay, there we go.
Panda talks a little.
Bye, go getter. You have a great day.
I might can slow that one down just a little bit.
What's the matter, sweetheart? Don't cry.
Okay. What I'm trying to get through is the Merrandy stuff.
Well, I heard a couple of things. I heard that you were de-wrenched at Bombs because you went into Jenny's channel, I guess, which I didn't see, but I seen you yesterday, but I didn't see, anything.
Okay,
and I said that because Go Getter said I don't follow Bomb, and I said that I don't either.
This is one of the ladies that I follow. I will go to Pandaberry's any day of the week. You want to know why?
Damn right.
Because she don't talk shit. And I am so tired of the shit talk that I need breaks from it.
we all need breaks from it. But then let's regurgitate it.
Petty. I feel sorry for you, honey, because you need love in your heart. Because obviously somebody didn't love you enough.
All right.
And all I wanted was a chance to
Right.
grow my channel and give people a place to come and relax and leave their worries at the door. That's all I
I
wanted.
got you. I understand completely.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me just say that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. The thing is that see, that's when my heartstrings start getting pulled on, and I have a heart and I can't stand it. I mean, no, I love that I have a heart, but I can't stand when the strings get pulled on, and they do. Nobody wants you to cry. That's never been the point. Quite honestly, and I think you're missing the point.
Well, let's also remember those of y'all that are in here that are in my chat, my morning chat, and then Friday or when I go on. How often do you see Amanda and Angel in my chat? You don't hardly ever see them in my chat, but I'm in their chats supporting them. And that's okay. They may have things to do, but don't bring my name up.
Yep. And when you're a mod for someone too, and you come in and you say, "Oh, I got to go mod for somebody else," or "I got to go mod for a friend," or when you come in and want a card pull and say, "I'll be back. I got to go mod for somebody." That's kind of hurtful. Not gonna lie.
I agree. And that was done.
Yeah, that was done to both of us. So it was like we weren't good enough for you to stay, that you had a ranch in our places, but we get, people mod in different places and you may be there, but I guess, it just came across, but to me, when it happened to me, it came across very rude. I can't speak for Merrandy, but I think she just basically said the same thing. So.
Right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, and I'm gonna be bluntly honest with you. If you are a supporter of bombs, and everyone there will tell you, you cannot go to Jenny's. You can't. You're not allowed. And everybody can say, "Oh, we don't tell people where to go," and that's fine. I know that they don't. No, it's not going to be a bash bomb chat.
I'm not even
Bomb hasn't said that. Don't.
I went into Camila's.
Go read. Yeah, go watch all her lives. She tells you that. What?
Yeah. I went into Camila's chat and apologized to Camila. No, I went into Camila's chat and apologized to Gemini Mama. Not Camila, but Gemini.
Gemini Mama, yes.
Maybe not.
She may not go in there, but she does go into Jenny Jensen's.
I'm not.
There's lots of good people out there doing channel creation, whether they're on that side or this side. Hell, I didn't even know there was sites for a long time.
Neither did I.
Not till I went to Bombs and somebody said,
I do miss everyone over there. I really do.
Miz was telling me who she supported, who she went to talk to and stuff. And so I picked up more people that I like to watch. And I did start watching Bombshell stuff.
I'm going to mute for a few minutes because I got to do a few things.
Do what?
I got to get a few things done around the house, so I'm going to mute myself.
All right, honey.
Babs, do you have fortune cookie blocked? Just out of curiosity.
Okay. Can't remember if that's it about Merrandy, but I was gonna show something else if it is.
I think it is.
I think it was too. I think it just kind of goes on. Believe it or not, I had all my timestamps written down and I can't find them. So there's that.
Sure. Let me see. Yeah, 50 Shades of Crazy OG. I don't know who they are.
Yep, and I think it just becomes a bomb.
This week it seems to be our turn.
Bye, Snake. I hope you have a good day, sweetheart.
Yes, Jilly, that's true.
Then I think there was
somebody, and they'll just stay on them and stay on them. And
okay. I know, Joyce. I know that.
Wait, right, 50 Shades.
But she knew what was going to happen when she did it. She knew it was going to happen. And I would have done the same thing.
And I said the same thing to Killer. And yes, Killer is a diehard fan of mine.
This was it, Merrandy.
Oh, it was?
Mm-hmm. This is the Elizabeth thing.
Oh, okay. Let's listen to how awful they talk to Elizabeth.
Right, and the very.
Oh, I'll put that on. Let me speed that up.
Killer, be good.
Killer, be good.
Thank you. Seen it before.
And the balloon. Wow.
Oh, she already said it.
All I have over here is coffee. Sorry, guys. Can't help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
Easy, Killer. Easy.
Now, you see, Elizabeth said, I subscribe to your channel, Amanda.
Yeah, I still haven't finished my copy of it from this morning.
And there you go, Bill. I'll give you some coffee. Killer, she didn't bully Amanda tonight. It's okay. Calm down. Easy, Killer. Easy.
And yeah, it might be tough.
I'll take a purple rose. Yes, what about it?
Right.
It's hard to do them.
And yet, it's the same thing with Killer. He doesn't want to see me get hurt either.
Ohio does not have grandparents, no. So, like, if one of my children would decide to take their kids and not let me see them, I don't have the right to go into court and try to see them. Because grandparents don't have that right now.
I think it's about the same thing everywhere.
Yes, Salty. I agree. Amanda needs to
I think that grandparents have the right to see their grandchildren, period.
Amanda needs to carry her channel, not Angel, because it's confusing when you're on their channels of who you're supporting. Are you supporting Angel at this time, or are you supporting Amanda at this time? So when they're together, you don't know who you're supporting or who to say what to, because if someone says something, then Angel is talking for Amanda, then Amanda comes back and says, no, that's not what I was saying, but I support everything that Angel says for me. So it's contradicting everything that you're saying, and it don't make no sense. I think each creator should carry their channel.
I agree.
if you have somebody on panel with you, that's all good and well. But when things are being said because you're not knowing who you're talking to, because I know there's got to be people that support Amanda that don't support Angel, or supports Angel and don't support Amanda. So it's hard. It's just contradicting, and it confuses everybody, and then words are said and then they're screwed around and turned around into something that they're not to be. And then Amanda will come on and say, well, I didn't say that, but I do support everything that Angel says for me. Okay, you just said you did not support what she just said. Now you're telling me that you support what she's saying. So you've got to be in it or you got to be out of it. It's one of the two. You can't have both. It's not going to work.
There is a legal reason. Bust them to the state.
Okay. It might have already been said.
Right, Panther. I mean, if somebody's child wants to give their parents.
But basically it was Killer is
A big supporter. Yeah.
Yeah, a big supporter and protective of me. But Elizabeth wasn't being rude, and it just, I mean, you can see it in the chat. It's happening in the chat over here. And it was just I just thought it was very
It is weird. You almost get confused yourself with it. If you don't know actually what's going on, you can get confused yourself with it. So my bottom line here is, Amanda, I supported you. And I was behind the scenes, and we did talk every day, and we messaged each other every morning. And I did check on you while you had no internet. Angel went out on a bang against people, saying that they didn't reach out to you. You even told me people reached out to you behind the scenes. Well, if Angel's going to be your other half and you're going to allow her to speak, then you need to tell her the truth about it all. Don't be a friend behind the scenes if you can't be a friend to me, to my face. This is the second time it happened. So I unsubscribed from both of you, myself, and I have blocked you from my channel. And I also have blocked you from my phone number. That is my choice, because this is the second time it happened. And after this live, that's why we said, if you want to come and you want to talk, you're welcome here. We'll drop a link. But I'm done. You're not going to do that to me anymore, because the more I sit back and I allow you guys to do this, the more my name is brought in. And I'm tired of that. I'm not going to have you slander my name and say that I said things and I feel a certain way when I don't. But now I do. I do feel a certain way. And the way is, you will not do this to me no longer. So I have blocked you, and that will be the end of it. Am I going to bash you? No. If you want to have a bash fest on me, that is fine and okay. I can ignore you because I'm not following you anymore. I'm done with it. Y'all can take this silly bullshit somewhere else. I don't want any part of it. I said I didn't want any part of the drama. Now, there's a little bit that we dip into sometimes every now and then, but this right here is bullshit. Bullshit drama that shouldn't even be talked about. You guys need to get together, and you guys need to tell the truth to each other of what's really going on. Because one's lying to the other and the other one's lying to the other, and y'all aren't telling whole truths between each other. So I don't even know how you call your friendship a friendship. I was a true friend. I never said anything bad about you, and I always comfort you. And when we talked on the phone, we didn't talk bad about Bomb. None of that was ever done. So I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm going to go where I want to go. I've already told people. I'm going to have people come into my chat that want to be in my chat. I don't care where they're from. But I can agree to disagree with other creators and subs without being ugly. And I have not been ugly to nobody. But you're no longer a part of me. That is gone and over with from this time forward.
That could, I mean, and you said that there was nothing rude about it. There was nothing, like, you didn't, I think I heard one cuss word and all of that, you know. I think it was very matter of fact, and that's what you need. People need boundaries. People need to put boundaries in their life and make them clear. And you couldn't get no clearer than that, honey. And I
Yeah,
applaud
and
you.
I didn't have no boundaries, but I have them now, and that's just it. Because when I'm a friend, I'm a true friend. I mean, I don't go backsliding on people. I don't do all that. I don't go behind the scenes and try to set people up and do. I don't have time for that. I have grandkids that I watch. I have my own channel that I have to focus on and support and make it what I want to make it. I have subscribers that come into my chat that enjoy me and that I enjoy. And that's what I want my focus to be on. And I will no longer be a punching bag for nobody. I can be kind, but I can also have my point understood at the same time.
Yeah, and Emwit, you brought up a point. You know, the clicks are talked about. Well, you have to understand something with Merrandy and myself. We are childhood friends. We are real life friends. We grew up together. And I knew Miss Merrandy has some feistiness in her, and I don't think I could be more prouder of her right now than
Because I'm holding back because I don't want to be ugly. It's not me. And I'm not going to let somebody else bring that out in me. Not going to do it.
But I think that you put your boundaries there, and you're not going to let somebody, you know, do things to you that aren't right. And yeah, I'm super proud that you put it out there like that. And it's not open for discussion. It's not open for interpretation. It was very cut and dry. And if there's anybody that misunderstood what she just said, speak now, forever hold your peace. Because we'll address it. We will. Or you can come up and address it. That's okay too. But okay, so I want to play one thing that I did because of all of this. All of you have probably seen it. But I'm going to do it anyway because I can.
And I miss a lot of y'all that don't come in my chat. Y'all come on over. I miss y'all. I want y'all to come over and have a good time with us. You're not going to be bashed or nothing. You can ask anybody. Nobody's ever bashed in my chat, ever. But Michelle. And I stand firm on that one as well. When I said I am going to be boots on the ground to the end of that, I mean it. But that's the only one no one's ever bashed. And no one bashes nobody in my chat.
Let's see. Okay. So it made me go here. And I don't normally do things like this. Hold on, I got it sped up. I forgot I had to speed all that up. Okay. It says trying to dim someone else's light doesn't make yours. Tell me again that Merrandy doesn't shout out channels. I will wait. That was a low blow, especially to someone who has done nothing to you but be kind.
No, Merrandy doesn't speak about anybody's channels. I think the first one I heard her talk on was Michelle, and that's just because what Michelle does and how makeover. She makes over herself.
And I'm sorry.
Hey, Angel.
You know, I'm gonna be nice.
Hey,
Angel. You know, I'm gonna y'all sub up to Mask Angel. She only needs like 3 people for 300. But I mean, come on, y'all. Look, we
If
don't.
Somebody has her link, they can drop it because I don't know how to do that from up here. So we had a lovely chat at Angels at 2. Angels live every day at 2. The Masked Angel. If she wants to, she can drop her link in here. Amanda Peck, drop your link, love. Yeah, drop your link. She needs to
right there in the chat, it says, I'm 30 away from 100.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to laugh and you want to do something, come on over and watch game day because you don't have to have the pins on.
Holy
I'll tell
man.
everybody.
Well, I
Bring
have
a
a live.
snack.
Everybody.
I have a live at 8 o'clock.
Will somebody drop Angel's link for me, please?
So I'm going to drop down and I'm just going to be in chat for a little while.
Oh, there's a, hold on. What was that? The birthday link?
Yep.
Yep.
People, friends, regardless elections ahead.
Yep, I got those clips from the first 4 lives of Merrandy's. And so really imagine if I did go all the way through them, how many times that she has shouted out either of their channels. And she deserves an apology. And I'm not the only one saying that. And whether you accept it or not, that's on you.
Yeah, I don't want one because now I don't trust it. I don't think it's going to be sincere. I think it's going to be because people, they're watching this live and they see how people are reacting. So they're going to feel like if they say it, then it makes it all better. And it's, no, now that it's happened like this, I just don't want it. I just don't want. You go your way and I'll go my way. And that'd be the end of it.
Well, there you go.
And I don't hate them. I just don't want to associate myself with it anymore.
Yeah, we don't have hate in our heart.
No.
So let's see if I can. You know what? I will post the I can't get my thing to email right to myself for some reason. It's like getting held up somewhere. My phone to email to my computer. So if anybody needs to see the receipt of the screenshot, I will put it on. Wait a minute, I'm on Beezer's channel. I knew that was going to throw me off. I'll put it on. I'll put it on Beezer's community post if anybody needs to still see that. But what was said was, because I think the screenshot's been shown 1,000 times, but it says
Beezer just posted. If you want to put that, highlight it. It says, "Does anyone else want to take a link and discuss this? Just this matter." Angel, the Masked Angel, if you're here, you're welcome to come up. Amanda Panda, if you're here, you're welcome to come up. And no one's going to be ugly to you. And we're going to talk like adults.
Please correct something for me. Angel said last night that gave me a platform to come up and speak. Yes. Thank you, Peace. Thank you. I'm glad you said that. Please, Peace and Struggle says, please correct something for me. Angel said last night that she gave me a platform to come up and speak. I have never been on anyone's panel. And I knew that from jump. I knew, as soon as I was like, what? So everyone know that no, Peace and Struggle has never been on a panel. That was, I don't know if she was thinking it was somebody else or if she just flat out lied, because I caught it. She's never been on a panel. I don't know if maybe you were, you know how Granny on the web got called out for saying that about, you know, calling Amanda Amber. Maybe you misspoke, and so we'll just leave it at that. But Peace has never been on your panel or anyone else's. So just, I'm glad you pointed that out, Peace, because yeah, we can one and done that one, and because there's no way to. And all I can say is she has. Prove it, please.
And if there's anybody in chat that has a question that maybe you're a little confused about, please ask it. It's open for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Because I really would like to speak on this and be done.
I'll be mute. Give me just a second. Kind of, my son's bringing my groceries in.
That's okay.
Well, I ain't got. I mean, if y'all can deal with the sound.
No, it's fine. YouTube's never seen my boobs, but some just lie and say it. So it's not Danielle's boobs.
Hashtag that. Screenshot that. Oh, man. Okay, so we're offering right now, before we get off of here, does anybody need, Angel or Amanda, do you need to take a link to come talk about it? Because it's not a bash session. We're not calling people up here to say horrible things about you. That's not what this is. That's not allowed.
And nothing horrible was said. It was just, when you say something, say it and mean it and stand on it. Don't backpedal and then say, well, it's like this. No, when you say something, you on this platform, you have to stand on it and know that when you say it, other people are going to hold you accountable for what you say. So just be ready for it.
Mm-hmm. Look, people showing the love, Beezer bees.
Beezer said, not yet.
Yep. We'll get her there. That's what we're working for. We're trying to get her up here. We come this far with her. So, okay. Well, then, so going forward, I'm going to be putting our Beezer, the more comfortable she feels about doing, things. One of us will put, emails in the description if you have an issue that you need to discuss with somebody else and you want to bring it onto the platform for a moderated discussion. Sorry, I got no background noise. Please feel free to do that. And it's never about being a panel bashing session. You'll never see 6 or 7 people on here on one person. That's not what this is about. And if you're lost, just rewind it, because everything was said about what this channel is about for Beezer. It's Beezer's channel, but we explained it specifically. Where's it at? Where's it at?
We have a topic for our next live. Someone reached out during this live.
Beautiful. Well, good.
Great.
Good. And see, that's what Beezer was trying to do. We just have to kind of, we're gonna get her out of her. We're gonna bring her out. But at least we got the channel going, and I think it's great. I think we're making this come to life. And then I think Beezer will be able to carry. She'll be able to carry the torch.
And you
So-
can choose which creator you want to be up there with you until Beezer is ready to be on her own live. You
Mhm.
can pick which creator you'd like to have up there with you.
And right now, you could either have me, Merrandy, Mizzy, or Jilly. So either one of us can come up and moderate for you until we get Beezer in here.
And when we say that one of us to be up here, we'll only be up on panel to say if the discussion goes to get sideways, here to settle it back down and say, calm your tits a little bit. We can do this like adults and not yell at one another. Basically would be the reason why we would be up there. And to make sure no one's calling nobody, horrible names and stuff like that. Because if you come up with a subject that you're wanting to discuss and you want to get it off your chest, you can't be disrespectful to Beezer. Just remember, this is Beezer's channel, so when you come up, always respect Beezer.
Right. That's the main thing. You may see different faces up here, but this is Beezer's channel. So please just
Yes, Danielle. I'll let you yell a little bit.
just keep it real. She's trying, ain't she? So just keep it real has a problem with Beezer. Will Beezer come up?
All I gotta say is I'm gonna jump in when I feel like y'all pulling my hair.
Oh goodness, that's funny. Okay. Hold on.
Thank you, Stacy. That means a lot. And thank you, Beezer, for giving us this platform.
Sorry, my son don't know the meaning of I'm on a live. Please be quiet. Dogs have been let in. The groceries are in the floor, and we don't know the next live. Obviously, Beezer just got information from somebody that they would like to participate. So we will get with Beezer on that. And then once we get all that straightened out, now that a live has been done, we'll be able to post them earlier, the live time earlier. And but we just had to get this first one out of the way, work all the bugs and kinks out. And hopefully we did that. But so just keep your bells on and check your community posts. Community posts are a big thing for creators now, so make sure you're always checking those for your favorite creators.
Thank you, Legs. It feels good. It does. It feels real good.
Hey, Stacy. But do you have any other? Let's see.
They will be posted in the description. Beezer says she's going to put the emails in the description after the live, so you'll be able to get any one of our emails through there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we just had to work some things out at the end pretty quickly. But yeah, all of the emails, if you find one that you feel more comfortable with or whatever, just reach out to one of us and we'll take care of it. We'll try to figure out how to get you on and get your grievance heard or get your point across. But we'll get you taken care of. And we'd like to thank Beezer again for allowing us to do this on her channel. And we want to congratulate Beezer for having a channel.
Yes, congratulations.
Taking that step. Now you just got to take the plunge, girl. Just do it. Just take the plunge. But yes. So unless anybody else has anything to say, I've said everything I'm going to say on this topic because I think we put it to bed, Merrandy.
Danielle said Merrandy's email is for the nudes. I'm joking. I'm joking. Hey, it might be. I'm playing.
If you're gonna send the nudes, send those to Merrandy, please.
So with that being said, we're going to wrap this up, and we thank all of y'all again for coming here and being here for Beezer's first live. And again, thank you, Beezer, for allowing me to be able to speak and get this off my chest and be done with it. Angie, I want to thank you for all your hard work that you put in to make this happen for us as well.
You're very welcome.
And I'm going to drop down. All right. Y'all have a good one.
All right. You too, hon. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Just make sure to keep your bells on and check your community posts, because that's when you're going to find out when we'll do the next live and the topic. So thank you again. Hit the like button for Beezer on the way out, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.